Perfect. I'll just do a quick recap for Crag. That's it. It's just a
Okay.
minor quick recap. What's the last thing you remember, Crag?
So we were in a church. I kicked ass, showed everyone up, I think.
Yes, you did.
Um, um, and it revealed that the item that I've been hunting for is basically been Excalibur this entire time there.
Yes.
And Loss is hoping to do some magic shenanigans with it.
Perfect. So
I don't remember any of that.
that was that was one that you guys took arena, and you're right. Your cleric powers do really good against undead.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the rest of the party took arena to a special location to talk to Madame Eve, who wrote out tarot cards and read everybody's backgrounds and future. By the way, on one of the questions that Rhett asked was, "How will I die?" Right? We might get to it later. Anyways, so with those tarot card readings, it randomly told us where there's four things to help. The Tome of Los, which you just recovered right now.
Okay.
The Sun Sword,
Okay.
which is basically a lightsaber. and the Holy Symbol, as well as an ally's name, Rictavio. I mean, you don't know that, but when it got word to you, or maybe not, doesn't matter. The rest of the crew went out to look for the Tome of Los, which was hidden in a werewolf den where there was, I don't know, some politics and shenanigans and some fighting. They just came back from the Den of Wolves, and with them, they rescued 8 children, 8 annoying, crying kids that everybody sucks at being, parents at.
Just out of curiosity, did they actually rescue all the kids, or did they just be? You ever seen that sketch from Viva La Dirt League? They just grabbed the minimum amount of
We
kids.
were just talking about that. Yeah. What? The minimum was 8. That's what you said, right? It just required 8. But there were 30 of them there. What did you do with the rest?
Just left them in the woods. That's a fantastic sketch.
No.
The best one's can you please go into my hut and kill the vermin? And there's that wee twist of what he finds inside the hut. I'm not wanting to ruin it for people if they've not seen it. It's a fantastic, fantastic one.
The videos are hilariously funny.
Yeah.
No, there's some political strife and battles between the werewolves, but basically they've been kidnapping everybody's kids and destroying the parents, and it's a whole thing. They work for Los, who everybody here knows as Strahd. Oh, I forgot to show the damn it. Give me one quick second. Do I have a piece of paper? Yes. Do I have a big fat marker? No, I do not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyways, everybody here knows him as Victor Strahd, but you guys know him as Los Santos. The true identity. So sometimes I may refer to him as Los or Strahd.
Totally didn't have any trouble converting every mention of Strahd into Los, so we figured out a way out.
Yes.
And thank you for that fantastic idea.
Los Stratos.
You went to Vallaki. You were at this church with Vallaki, with Lucian. One of the big things is Strahd wants to get Irina blood, Q's he already has Q's blood, and already has the other Irina's blood. But all he needs now is this new Irina's blood. You helped protect that other town, and you were sent here because this town needed protection as well at this church.
Mm-hmm.
And coming back to the game, we'll get to Crag in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But Armolad, Scar, and Q are escorting 8, scared, annoying children. Are we there yet?
You missed a lot of good stuff last session. A lot of good stuff.
I had just been out the entire day. I was exhausted and sunburned.
No. It was fun having to deal with the kids. There was a whole bunch of non-battle narrative stuff. Anyways,
please tell me they sing a song that said like a hard knock life for us.
You'll not be surprised that Wooster's character decided that intimidation was the best tactic.
It's the one that worked the best so far.
And Scar accidentally, just keeps trying to be nice to them, but she's an evil-looking, half-dragon woman, and she's just. Plus, her stories of like death and mayhem and conquest and battle did not go over well with these super traumatized kids. Already super traumatized kids.
And then I took that somebody and I ripped his head off.
Exactly, Froggy. They're racist. They are racist. Because I'm evil looking.
Also, Froggy, you're not wrong. They are.
I figured out why they're labeled with N's.
Mostly just humans in Barovia. So far. Armolad did try to win over the kids, but
didn't go that well.
Didn't go that well either. So far, Q has done the best because she's a bard, has bardish experiences.
It's not just that, she's also a changeling and has apparently parental and family abuse issues. Can we say that in a nutshell?
Yes, very much so. Very much so.
I'm not sure that's a recommendation for a babysitter.
Say again?
She is traumatized. Like, this is literally like Carlos. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Carlos is getting his revenge out on me for no apparent reason for the next couple of years through this campaign.
Oh, that's because your character's overpowered. That's why.
That's true too.
I think Crag is going to
I have actually been playing her dumb down, and he knows that.
I think Crag is like when he comes across these 8 kids, he's going to be like thinking, I think there needs to be a trial protective service of some kind in this land of Barovia.
Yeah, we need. I'm thinking Crag goes, oh no, they multiply.
No. Literally, when we get close enough to Crag, there isn't 8 children. There's 9 children. Remember, I have taken the form of a little girl normally.
So, and yes, I'm torturing everybody in different ways. But Sarah does get a lot of it. But also your backstory just fits it perfectly.
It does. I also give you enough ammo to go use also, so that helps.
Yeah. You gave me a ton of ammo to use. Anyways, last thing is the 4 of you, the 12 of you with the kids, who are approaching the gates, which are here.
And soon it's to be a baker's dozen.
Welcome to Barovia, but there hung underneath is humans dressed up and painted to resemble all of you. In Scar's case is a pretty bad just paint on a dead body on somebody, to make it look like dragon skin and fur and armor. And, bad facsimiles, 4 of them just hanging there. In the midday, I want to say, Because you guys did have a long rest, right? But
We did?
You
Yes.
did give us a long rest, so yeah.
yeah. So this is, and then just a little bit left to travel. So this is probably late morning, late morning, midday when you arrive upon these gates. And even in broad daylight, the rotting flesh, the little swing, and flies buzzing around. We'll cut back to you guys.
We have fans here.
You do? Where? I just saw it.
Okay.
Not here. Not there.
So first things first is the kids are definitely upset about this. Who wants to calm them down?
I
One of them's
volunteer! I
one of them
volunteer
says-
as a tribute.
You staring daggers at all three of you?
I'm sorry, I am like sick as a dog, so I'm most likely not going to be talking a lot in this.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'll try. Thank you, Froggy. I'm like,
Just
that
roll me a
doesn't
nice
look
little-
like me.
Roll me a
These are not the
persuasion
droids you're looking for.
or a performance, if you wouldn't mind, Q, with advantage.
Roll performance with advantage. Okay, I heard all
Or
my favorite
persuasion.
things. I heard all three of my favorite things.
$18. It takes a little bit, but they eventually calm down. One of the little girls says, Are you taking us back to are you taking me back to my mommy?"
I'm taking you to the closest village to help us find your parents.
And as such, is down the street you could see there is a church nearby. But if you don't mind, I'll narrate the next part.
Go for it.
As you're walking down the street of Alaki, you attract a lot of attention. Everybody seems just like the other town, sunk, depressed, sunken, reserved, quiet.
Oh.
They look at you with a look of fear and interest. But they all completely back away with you. A lot of them, more than a few, run indoors or run around the corners as you approach and come near. Nobody talks to you. They do their best to try to avoid you. The town is like any town, sparse houses built of wood and stone, very depressed looking. However, there's many decorations up along the streets, like banners and little tattered banners, freshly painted things, as if there's been a parade in the last week or preparations for a new parade. As if, as if a week ago there was a parade or some sort of celebration. Bleak as it tries to be. Soon enough, you reach the church. Let me see if there's any little interesting little nugget words for me to read off as you approach. Where to go? Where we go?
By the way, Carlos, I know why they're labeled N1, etc. Because if you look at the top of the map, it says Area N.
Yep, that's right. I made those I made those show up. Yep, that is correct. All right, approaching the town. We already did the approaching the town. Let me try one more time. Da, 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 da.
Do we have a little red line going along the road where do 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 do?
No, I'm just wanting to see if there's anything that says that I should read about the people. It does not. So instead, I will read about the church. This slouching, centuries-old stone church has a bulging steeple in the back and walls aligned with cracked, stained glass windows depicting pious saints. A fence of wrought iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church. A thin mist creeps out among the graves, even still in the day. And in still the day, overcast. Still no sun, just purely overcast. A bit of mist. Misty rain coming down. Okay. So, approaching the church. The kids finally have seen a little bit of excitement and sanctuary because they say
recognize it.
yes. One of them recognizes it and says, "Oh, Father Lucian will protect us. He always protects us before." As you approach, you're probably greeted by Father Lucian Petrovich, who introduces himself. Come quick. Bring them inside us as quickly as possible. Where he has an assistant, young orphan altar boy named This is Yeska. And of course Crag is there as well to help greet them and bring them in. There's a few other daytime. There wouldn't be any other patron people here. So it's just you guys at the moment. Please hurry, quick, bring them in before any guards can see. You're rushed inward, and from here, I'll let you guys take the lead.
Hey, Craig, where you been?
Nice of you to show up.
Finally.
It's been too long. It's good to see you again.
Craig's come to play with us finally, as the little girl walks behind everybody.
Who said that?
Yeah.
Who's that girl?
Oh, you didn't know? That's my wife.
In your dreams, dude.
When he says, "Excuse me,"
You're right. You're far too old for me.
I'm hoping that's a joke, else this land is starting to corrupt all of you.
Oh no. First of all, she is a what's it called? Somebody who transforms into other people at whim.
changeling.
Yeah, that thing.
Last time Craig saw me, as Q goes back into being her tall up, turns into Maya, going, "Hi, buddy."
That
And walks away.
Wait, when did she start doing that?
always. And she is Los's sister or daughter, one or the other.
Former adopted sibling, as you hear Q yelling that through the pew cues.
That thing.
can see that Arcana's been keeping a lot more secrets.
Yeah.
Very much so.
The management has changed. The methods have remained. Stupid chance.
Yes.
Yeah,
First off, reunion. Our reunion. This must feel so good. A
You
bright
could
breath
say
of
that
levity.
again.
A bright spot in darkness. Thank you for rescuing the children. They've been missing for weeks. Please, tell me the story as for the few minutes you guys can catch up, you tell him what happens. We don't have to go into too much, but you tell him what happens. Him and the altar boy Yeska and a brawny lad, another brawny big lad, Milivoj, big burly dude, but looks kind of dumb. They tend to the children. There's shelter to be had. I'm grateful for you to bring them back. We will take care of them from here. I know many of their parents, or at least other parents who have lost their children as well. Will hopefully adopt these others. This will be a bright light in the darkness. What, Q?
He pulls out a scroll and says, okay, these are what these children like and do not like, and hands it right to the father. He goes back to doing her normal stuff.
Yeska, see about this. Apparently they like singing.
And there's certain songs there crossed off.
I'm surprised these people can read.
You'd be surprised if you've been here long enough, like I have.
I'm surprised even with my short stay.
I know a lot of reading, and we have few things here. Our library is sparse, but of course I have religious books, things like that. Speaking of which,
In the fiction section, I get it.
the Tome of Los.
What about?
This would be a good place to check it out because it's safety. And here, or maybe not. One of the things of the Tome of Los that you saw interesting was that it's coded, or at least the language you can't quite make out. Maybe Q can read a little bit of it because of being from dirt. But there's a lot of weird necrotic spells that'll go along with it as well.
It's written elite.
It's written between dirt and here, and she hasn't learned the language here that fully. That's why she definitely goes as a little kid, because little kids are still learning the language.
The sparse library they have. Can I take a look and see if there's any books there that look like they're written in the same language?
Yes. Why don't you
Wrong character. That's from
roll me something. Investigation.
Yeah, I suck at all the intelligence ones. Yep, literally all of them. I get 0. Okay, well, I'll roll anyway.
Do you want me to assist you?
Sure, please, or even better, I'll assist you. That way you can roll.
Because at least I have a 2 in investigation.
Roll it with advantage. Dang. I really need you. So,
just out of amusement, say, what would I have gotten?
When you guys can read this book, I'll let you level up. In fact, you should probably level up
straight up that, yeah, she's a child when it comes to reading.
Doesn't do very good. I'm sorry that we cannot find what you need, and however, I've seen similar things like this from Rectavio's caravan.
The other person we want to find. Do you know where he is at the moment?
Actually, I do. He is either at. Give me 1 second. The Blue Water Inn, or on the east side. You will find him with his tigress. Caravan tigress. He does a lot of performances. Sometimes he is here around festival time, which will probably be here in 3 days anyways. The festival of, and he explains the, hang on 1 second because I need some names here. Come on, areas of names. The Burgomaster, Baron Vargas Valavic, is throwing a festival again. Another one of these in 3 days. The Festival of the Blazing Sun. Rectavio is sure not to miss that, but so he might be in town already.
You said the Blue Something Inn or the East End. Where is the Blue Something Inn?
Well, it's at N2.
Okay.
So we have to go into town.
Well,
we're
technically we're in town, but
we're going further in. Just down the road.
You are looking for him, yes?
yes.
Might I inquire why? Besides the book, of course, never mind. That's my reason why. You need him to figure out the book. Okay, it's fine. Normally, when you are done speaking to Rectavio, return, preferably before night. Crag, you know some information here too. There's normally, this church is kind of sacred ground and has been protected from attacks from Los and his minions, who are very much wanting to bring down the morale here.
Yeah.
However, there's an artifact here, the bones of Saint Andre. Was it the bones of Saint Andral? The bones of Saint Andral are normally here to protect them. Recently, they have gone missing, which is why you have been sent here instead, so your presence can help protect the area. But that's just a short-term solution because you're still looking for
Scarlet.
Yes.
I think the other thing is I'm just looking at it. I'm trying to see if there's anything in these holy sites that might give me more clues on how to fight the scourge there, because if there's anything there that's going to be, any place, these would probably be the best places
And I've got some things to share with you. But first, why don't you roll me with advantage? In your times, you have been investigating or persuading people or using your insight or arcana or religion skills. Roll me something with advantage to see how well and how much information you can give. 14 on insight. Here's what I could tell you. Valaki lore. Where's the Valaki lore? Barovian lore. Okay, here we go. From the people you have heard these exact words. Strad Vanzarovich is a vampire and he dwells in Castle Briarwood. The Strahd is a curse placed on the land because of a forgotten Barovian ancestors thing that they did bad. So the entire land is cursed, and that's why Strahd is here. Although, roll me some religion on top of that real quick. Natural 20.
I have all the religion.
You know the
fantastic.
correct religion.
So this is an untrue thing that the Barovians believe. That is a lie. They also believe that a vampire must rest in its coffin during the day. At night, it can summon wolves and vermin to do its bidding. This is a truism that you have found. A vampire can transform into a bat, a wolf, a cloud of mist, and its human form, it can dominate you with a powerful gaze, just like Armolad found out.
He can dominate us with powerful gaze?
You heard me right. However, your religion has found instances where a vampire can move around in the daylight just fine as long as there's cloud cover, like here. However, the powers aren't as potent. A vampire cannot enter a residence without an invitation from one of the occupants. Running water burns like acid, and sunlight causes a vampire to burst into flame.
I hope you chose the sunlight spell.
The garlic doesn't really do anything.
It just makes your blood tastier.
Yeah. Silver is fantastic against wolves. It hurts vampires not as badly. Most holy symbols probably won't do anything. Things to fight, you've been specifically looking at things to fight them. Magic, weapons, stake to the heart, fire is good. Sunlight and radiant damage is fantastic against undead. And a couple more things that you have with the natural 20. Would this be more of an insider investigation? With the natural 20, everybody else has heard this as well. You need more than the holy symbol. You need like the relics or stuff like that to ward off the vampires. Without the bones of Saint Andral, this church, that relic missing, this church is vulnerable. And has been gone here for only a few days. So, it's been recently been stolen. The other artifact, the symbol that was called out, will also help. And let's see, what else can you know? Can I tell you with your investigation? There are still many werewolves.
Mm-hmm.
There, with this arcana, there is a big rumor of a wizard up in the northern part of the Barovia, in the mountains, a wild, crazy mage with a lot of power. And you know that there's some allies. There's a few ravens and werewolves that are part of a secret alliance. You know of Rictavio. You've heard that maybe Rictavio can knows how to contact this alliance. And this information is now shared with everybody. And so far, because you're kind of a new person here, you haven't earned the trust yet with that bad insight on more information, like where other key allies are at. Okay. That's good.
Is it?
So there's two things that you can probably do today. Find Rictavio and or retrieve the bones of Saint Andral. The bones of Saint Andral. Let me get to those. No, there we go. The bones, until recently, the church was protected against Los and his depredations by the bones, which were sealed in a crypt beneath the church. Now it's at risk. Father, I was the only person who knew about the bones. Only me and Yeska. And that's about it.
So it's time to interrogate Yeska?
If you'd like.
I think this is a job for Red.
Yeska is tending to the children at the moment, making sure that they're being fed, all that. Yeska, why did you do it?
So you want me to go and interrogate her?
I say yes. The answer is yes.
Hey, Iska. Get a word.
Sure. He's a young boy as well, orphan, altar boy. What? How can I help you out with? You're friends of Crag. You're welcome here. Thank you for returning the children.
He looks down at Iska. Why did you tell them?
Why did I what?
Don't play coy with me, boy. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Looming over him, flames appearing around.
What did you ask him?
Why did you tell them?
Why did I tell them?
Why did you tell them?
I can't.
Why did you tell them?
Oh. I don't think I told anybody. but okay, Milovic. I told Milovic, the big guy. He asked me about it. He saw me talking about it. I didn't mean to say anything. Besides, he works for us. He should be fine.
You think he's smart enough to keep his mouth shut when somebody asks him a question?
I don't know. I don't think.
That is your problem.
It's at that point, Crag will just walk up and put his hand on Rick and go, "That's enough."
I have a question.
Sure.
If the big guy saw you talking to somebody about it, who are you talking to?
Father, the priest. Gosh darn, I just lost the name.
Father Fred. Okay.
Father Lucian Petrovich. Father Lucian. That's all. He was really insistent on questioning me, though. Like he overheard this and he was really pushy, just like Reb was. I don't do well under interrogation. I'm sorry.
You think that's interrogation?
I was just getting started.
That was merely questioning.
Can I go now?
Crag's
Yeah,
then
as a
Crag's
little
then
girl.
turn to Armolad and go, "You also stop."
Q's coming up right behind the altar boy and going, "Run."
Go take care of the kids.
Okay.
But Q's in her little girl form, like saying, "I would run if I were you."
I think we need to question the big guy.
In a more subtle approach, not
Then you
Right.
handle it.
Red doesn't do subtle.
apparently something crawled up in him and died recently. It feels like too.
Huh?
His attitude.
It's been long dead and buried. In nomine Patre et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
Okay. So first, why don't you take a look at the... That was odd.
That was timing.
That was
Hey.
timing.
Take a look at the doing.
All right. The area underneath.
Where
Roll
they
me
were
somebody
stored.
an investigation and perception check to see the point of the
I'll-
crime, where the crime was committed. See if there's
I'll
any
do
other clue.
perception because I'm bad at rolling, but good at that.
That's okay enough. All right, and then I'll let you talk to Milivoch. All right.
We want to speak to the whole watch, not 1,000th of the watch.
Saint Andral's crypt is a 10-foot square, 5-foot high chamber beneath the chapel. To reach the crypt, with that perception, somebody needed to shovel or to get to the chapel floorboard. It looks like somebody broke open the chapel floorboards. They're new. They have been since replaced. That's about...
Oh, so basically, the person who stole the bones broke in as opposed to having some logical way of getting in.
Right.
Because presumably Father Lucian, or whatever his name is, wouldn't have needed to break the floorboards to get in.
Right. Correct.
Okay.
That is correct. Let me just run this forward since a lot of stuff is happening. When you eventually do find Milovic outside tending to the garden things. He's always carrying a big, heavy shovel almost everywhere he goes. Big dude, not so smart. And he's outside just tending to the garden. How would you like to approach?
Sneak up on him?
Well, she did want us to do it the subtle way, so yes. Sneak up on him. Go ahead, Armolad.
19.
Vivify. Why is it on the screen?
I have no idea why that's there.
So no, that was me, because one of the things that just I was having to make sure I selected my spell slots. Not my spell slots, my spells. That's a cleric.
Hope you got 300 gold pieces of diamonds.
You easily sneak up on them.
No, you guys aren't that worth the cost.
Okay.
You easily sneak up on him. He's just there shoveling, muttering to himself about something or other. You hear, "All will be well, stupid burgomaster. All will not be well. It's never well." And you've snuck up on him successfully. Okay. What now?
So I whisper in his ear, "Is that who you told about the bones?"
You try, what? You frighten him. He turns around. What are you talking about? I don't know nothing. And he's gripping the shovel really hard and tense at the moment because you've surprised him and you've triggered his fight or flight, and he wasn't expecting there. What do you want? Huh?
Who did you tell about the bones?
What are you talking about? What bones?
The bones that the kid told you about.
I don't know I don't know what you're talking about.
What's the kid's name again?
Yeska.
Yeska, yes. Yes, Yeska, yeah. The bones Yeska told you about.
You want to try to roll me a persuasion or intimidation here?
No.
Or you want to go insight?
I was gonna say insight. I think he's full of shit, but I'm gonna go insight.
Insight's good.
Yeah, you better go inside. It's cold outside.
As he tries to like bluster or bluff, like you mean like your tells are obvious. In fact, with that insight, you could say you use that shovel to break open the cupboards, dig in. There was marks. I saw them.
Exactly. You even left some dirt behind.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's just that my brother, I'm just trying to protect my brothers and sisters. I needed some leverage to get them out of the stockade. The burgomaster had them locked up for taunting the festivals.
So it was the Burgermeister.
No. I told, roll me like a persuasion or intimidation with advantage.
Yeah, I'm terrible. Both of those. Then it doesn't matter. So okay. 15.
15. I told the coffin maker. He wanted some information, and he paid me handsomely for it, and I used it to get my brother out of the stockade. That's the only person I told. Henrik van der Voet, the local coffin maker. A very
Henrik-
creepy guy.
Sorry, Henrik what?
You can just put coffin maker. Henrik van der Voort. In fact, why don't I put it down here? I should be putting down names, shouldn't I? I'm doing a
Probably.
terrible job of DMing. Here we go.
Henrik von Koffinmaker.
Yeah.
Henrik
Great,
Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Wow, that's exactly how he spelt it. But I think I wrote coffee maker. Okay.
Coffee maker. That's funny. Milovic. There we go. All right, I'm trying to make this school move a little bit faster, so I'm I'm doing less role play, more less exposition, but
Okay, so and did you remove the bones and give them to the coffin maker?
yeah. Yes. I sold them for 20 gold.
The item that was protecting the church.
It doesn't work. Nothing is going working against Strad. He's in our head. It doesn't matter. Whatever the burgomaster tries, it will not be fine. All these celebrations, they are not working. Nothing is working. And I really needed to get my family. My brother, he was in the stockades. I'm sorry.
You might have been better off using your shovel to get him out of the stockades. Okay, that's probably confusing him as much as confusing me as to why the hell I just said that. Pardon me.
You for sure shamed him. He's very much shamed, and he's very sorry. And
we're going to go inside, and you're going to tell all of this to Father Lucian and ask for penance.
which he does. And Father Lucy, how could you? It uses this to. This protects the people. Do you know what you have done? Without them here, we are open to the attacks of the vampires. Yes, but my brother, I could have done something. The burgomaster wanted 20 gold. I had to. I don't know if I could trust you. Go. And, he leaves. He chases him off. In the meantime,
where can we find this
has it.
coffin maker?
Coffin maker is at. Uh-oh, that's a different one. Coffin maker is at.
Let me guess, probably near a cemetery.
N6.
They're too hard to find.
All the way on the right-hand side.
Those are really hard to see. And 5. Still don't see an N6. I see 5 and 7. Oh, there it is. Down. Okay, not on all the way on the right, but. And 5 is further on the right. Okay.
I'm just reading what my thing says.
I found it. Ping. Ping.
Ping, ping.
I'm pinging it in pink.
So you guys are level 10, so all this searching and inquisiting people, I mean, level 10 and charisma check. A level 10 charisma check would have just done it. Intimidation check. Anyways, these guys are easily broken people. So
we have 2 targets.
You have 2 targets.
The blue something in and the coffin maker.
Yes. There's many more points of interest.
Yes.
The Burgomaster. You can inquire about the Burgomaster as well. The ceremony.
Where is the Burgermaster? Normally.
Probably at Mickey's.
Burger King. No, he's at Burger King.
No. That would be the Royal Burgermaster.
Let's see, where is it? Approaching the town. Here we go, the town of Lackey. That's not it. N3 would be the Burgomaster's mansion.
Okay. But the Burgermaster just wanted the gold to free the son or the brother.
And the stockades.
Yeah.
The stockades, which are on N5 all the way over here.
Yeah.
So he explains that the Burgermaster on a weekly basis has been doing these festivals, different festival each time, to try to appease Strahd. He seems to think that keeping up the morale of the people and these celebrations will please Strahd and protect him from his visions and his terrors. But I know that half the guards work for him. He has spies everywhere. I don't think this will work. Or maybe it has, because so far, nothing has happened in a few months. But that is because we had the bones. Anyways, Milovich's brother said something stupid about that these festivals don't work and tried to make fun of it, and Burgermaster had them locked up in the stockades. I understand why Milovich would do something so stupid. Fool. Has left us all in peril. But it is not his fault. It was always Strahd's fault. Anyways, the next festival will be in 3 days. The preparations already being prepped for that. The festival, I'm sure I've mentioned it a few times, Festival of the Burning Sun. In the meantime, is there some more information or things that you would like to do before we continue?
No.
Okay. Let's make a choice.
Where would we like to go?
Do you want to figure out the tome by talking to Rictavio?
Well, that would kill two birds.
Get the bones back now? Or do you want to just go around town and figure out some spots while it's daylight? And not too much is happening. And also he says that be careful with all the guards. Don't stir up any trouble if you can avoid it.
Welcome to... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you are known around here. In fact, the Father Believer said, I'm sure your presence is already being reported. So, back again, where do you guys want to go?
Welcome to Choose Your Challenge. Press 1 for Rictavio. Press 2 for the Coffin Maker. Press 3 for the Burgermeister. Press 4 for Other.
And you can also leave now that you've dropped off the kids and done different stuff. This has a lot of open-ended things, and unfortunately, it's open-ended right now at the moment.
I pressed 2.
Press 2 that's for Coffin maker or Rictavio? I can't. No.
One was Rictavio, 2 was coffin maker, 3 was burger, and 4 was other.
Okay.
Anybody else pressing a button?
Coffin maker is good. This is fine. Oh, and also I forgot. There's Blinksy's toys.
Oh
Blinksy
yeah,
toy.
Blinky's toys. Yes.
That would be 4 as other.
So I wanna go to Toys R Us. Don't know why, but I just wanna go.
Let's go to the coffin maker. That sounds fun, especially
Aye.
since Crag is here.
I was gonna say if we go to the toy maker, we make sure that he's got a black cat stuffy that we can take with us.
Can we actually afford Neil Patrick Harris?
Speaking of which, I don't think you guys have a lot of coin or loot on you. Most of your supplies got derailed. You've been on the run. You haven't been really looting any of the werewolf bodies or other things.
My character sheet says I have 2 platinum and 814 gold.
Which I think might have been lost on the... How much would you have brought with you on the adventure?
800 gold would be approximately 16 pounds worth of gold.
Okay.
What's the going rate of?
10 copper means 1 gold.
No,
10 copper means 1 silver.
I mean, what's the current exchange rate for £1 of
So
gold?
1 gold is usually 100 silver. 100 silver is
10
100
silver.
No, 10
One
silver.
silver is 100 copper.
No, it's 10 and 10 copper is a silver, 10 silver is a gold.
There you go.
So it's
There you go.
100 coppers to a gold.
Yes. And
lot of
electrum,
coppers.
for some reason, is something that's sort of in the middle-ish.
Let's take you to the coffin makers. Because we got an indecisive crew and I got to move the story along.
Oh.
And this would be fine.
Are you
What
going to
do you mean
physically
you-
move us there?
What
In
do
a
you mean
second.
it's like
Okay.
you're herding cats.
What?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm herding cats. It's
Meow.
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 We're still way back over there. Okay.
I know. I'm going to move all you guys here in a second. All right. The 5 of you.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And where's Crag?
Craig's in the church.
Oh, I got to drag him to the group to make it easier so I could copy and paste.
Or just drag us all.
I can't. You got to copy and paste this thing. You can't drag it from one map to another.
Oh. Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you were just going to drag us to the coffin maker on this map.
No.
Okay.
I'm doing that thing that I did last time with the doors and maps, and it's an actual thing. This will be Crag's first.
Oh, Wooster, can
Are you
actually
trying to say
show the
you're
map?
popping my cherry?
Again,
saying?
I cannot.
Ta-da. And it's fine. There's not much here. I mean, so this uninviting shop is 2 stories tall and has a sign shaped like a coffin above the front door. All the window shutters are closed up tight, and a deathly silence surrounds the establishment.
A deathly silence at a coffin maker. Okay, that makes sense.
It's on brand.
So I'm just going to make things simple and move you all. No. There, that should work.
We seem to be in a hallway.
And do you see this guy here?
Mr. Santa Claus, yes.
Mr. Santa Claus. Hendrik Vandervoot. After you knock, cluck, 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 he goes outside he opens the door to greet you. He seems a bit surprised by Scar's presence.
These people are racists.
Yes.
I've got my hood up so he can't see my ears. Yeah, that's it.
And in fact, traversing through town, is there any other... Well, we'll just say that you've done your best to disguise yourselves from the leers and from the prying eyes of everybody else. It's about getting close
Crag's
to...
not disguised himself. He's gone on the view of haters
Crag
gonna
is
hate.
fine.
Fuck them.
Yeah, Crag is fine. Well, not fine, but still. It's close. It's getting close to evening, at late afternoon, not quite dark and night yet. You're greeted by Henrik, who he's an imposing, well-dressed nobleman. Let's see. Nope, I take that back.
He's an unimposing, poorly dressed peasant.
Yeah, he looks very creepy, and what do you want? I'm busy. Is there another dead person, another dead body? I have many coffins to sell if you have the coin.
I whisper in Rez's ear, ask him if he has one that would fit him perfectly. Because you're the intimidator.
We have questions for you, and it would be wise for you to answer them swiftly, or we will have to look for a coffin of your size.
Shit.
That's exactly what I was going to say. But I'm lousy at intimidation.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Do I get a bonus for scary dragon lady?
You'll get a bonus. A secret bonus is one. You know what? Fuck it. Roll with advantage. Yeah, let's make this happen. You did not need it.
Yeah.
Sure. What this is? It obviously worked. What is this about?
You purchased a pile of bone from the church. We require them back. Where are they?
They're upstairs. I created them to be shipped. You could have them. I won't bother any of you.
Lead the way.
No, I don't want to go.
You are going to lead the way. These are the bones you're looking for.
I'll need a persuasion check.
Okay, sure. Can I use one of those mystery points to reroll?
You can, actually.
I will.
We're just gonna love it if he double whiffs it now.
No, that's perception. Wrong die. Would be 16 if it was persuasion.
Click on the button. I
I
want to
will
see it.
click on the button.
Might even be better or worse.
24.
Your cooperation ensures your survival.
Special. One special.
token. Lowe's token.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you gave me one of those earlier.
Yes.
And now I
Lowe's
Lods
token.
Lods to Ken. Yes, Lods to Ken.
There we go. All right, done. Whatever. I don't want to go. I'm sorry. It's locked up there
Where?
upstairs.
What's
There are monsters
upstairs?
there.
The bones.
Monster.
Therefore, that one night, several months ago, Strahd himself visited me in the guise of somebody else, a well-dressed nobleman named Vasil von Holtz, and promised me good business in exchange for his help. Since then, my workshop has become a lair of a pack of vampire spawn. Former adventurers such as yourselves, converted by him. They reside up there. They made me do it. I don't want to go up there, please.
How unfortunate for you. I don't see any stairs. It looks like we're in a little hallway.
Show us the way.
Okay. Follow me. Room 1. This is a, big old area with coffins and stuff.
Yeah, just as this is going on, Crag's going to cast light onto his mace.
Oh, that's a bright idea.
Yeah.
Great, I feel more enlightened. Which is detrimental, actually. I prefer it being dark.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
suffer, guys, then.
Also, should put a light on my own staff as well.
I made you light up. And Rek is lighting up as well?
Bling.
Okay, emits light. 30 feet.
Looks like the stairs are in the room below us.
Yeah,
Can you all see?
are.
Can you all
Yes.
see these stairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And from there, those stairs lead here.
Before we do go up there, I will make myself invisible.
Only we hadn't leveled up yet. Because then I would have done it too. Oh no, it wouldn't work. You guys are freaking light bulbs.
Mine does work even if I am a light bulb.
Or poor Froggy who can't see the map. We can't either, so that's okay.
No, you just gotta pull the map out, and then you'll see it. We're on the other side.
Hmm?
Yeah. I moved you to the right.
Oh. The right. Where's the damn... Oh, there it is. Ah. Up and back in.
Right. Should we hold a break about this point?
This is a perfect time because I'm showing a battle map. Obviously, there's vampire spawns here. Obviously, this is a time for Crag to show how kick-ass his shit is while we figure stuff out. So let me talk while he's doing that. As you're moving up the stairs, creaking, creak, the coffin maker, he's very nervous. As he reaches with a hand shakily, unlocking the door, And then, oh, okay. They're there, and the bones is in one of the crates.
Which one?
The one at the far end of the room.
This one?
Well, as you start going into the room and you start like moving towards that area, I think he's gonna book it now. Fear has overtaken it, and he's taken up too much space on the map. So he's just gonna book it and get the fuck out of here now. Unless there's any.
Did he just walk through a wall?
No, he walked through this space here where Q is at, and go through here, and now he's gone because he's go through some stairs. So let's put ourselves in order of operation because there's a lot of steep little bits.
You just fell out the window. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Actually, I'll put you all here back in. Let's just go back out for the second. How rearrange yourselves in however order you think. Who wants to be up ahead, placement wise?
Crag's gonna hold himself back. He's got a plan.
You know what? I got a much better idea. Much better idea. Literally place yourselves where you want to be right now.
You have me where I want to be, and the back.
I can't move myself because I'm in the wrong thing. Oh, Scar just took my spot.
Sorry.
I'm mildly confused as to where the bad guys are. There's nowhere in this room. Okay.
No, there's more to it.
Hugh likes where she is. She's in the back near the stairs. She's not that adventurous right now.
All right.
Crag's
Great.
thinking, put himself in the middle of everyone. There. Crag's wanting to be covered.
By the way, Rat, no fireballs. Everything's made of wood here.
Fireball would actually
Don't tell
nail
me what to do.
most of you, so that would be great.
So there's a window here.
Ice storm's good.
And a window here.
Crag's going to say, we don't need fire.
A window
We need to
here. In
bring...
case you need
There's
to
a
jump out
window
the
right
window.
next to me.
I bring
Oh,
the
wait, the
light.
stairs are
we
right
need.
next to me too.
Yes, you actually, Q, you have two windows and the stairs.
So, what crate wants to be opened first?
Which one was he referring to? That's why I asked him.
He's gone now. Sorry, I can't remember. I'm high right now.
Mhm.
Go up to a crate. Use your action to open it with something.
I'm going to use telekinesis to open my box.
That is a great idea.
Actually, why am I next to it? I should be like here.
Yeah, so you're using telekinesis. You don't have to be beside it.
Yeah, I can just start popping these open one by one.
Do me the spell. Show me how that works.
Show you the spell. Okay, fine. It's here we go. And it is. There we go.
You're invisible too, remember? So that doesn't interfere with it, right?
Nope. I don't believe so.
All right.
Okay.
Mage cantrip, not concentration.
Rick had the same idea I had. Magic hand.
Except mine is twice as powerful as yours, bitch.
All right, so I know that this one's opening up. That's not it. It opens up and there's nothing but I mean the top of it comes out. Somebody's got to inspect it. There's nothing but and Q, you want to open one up too?
Technically, that would mean I have to move up real quick
Sure.
because I was going to use mage hand to open.
There you go.
So I'm going to move up real quick.
Mhm.
Right behind Crag because I don't. He's easy to be used as a meat shield right now in my form. Sorry.
All right,
not
Armolad,
sorry.
are you opening up this one? And Q, are you opening up this one here?
I was gonna open up the one right straight in front of Craig and me.
All right. Same thing. There's nothing but you guys can't see it, but Armolad, when he opens up his crate, there's also nothing but like sand, like just dirt, sand. But by opening up the crates and exposing the sand, two things happen. Yay! Here we go.
Here we go again.
Oh, wonderful.
Is this
that
when
work?
I'm supposed to hear roll for initiative?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, roll for initiative. Oh, and let me see. Vampire spawn.
I clicked it.
And again.
Initiative.
That's
Why?
I know, buddy. That sucks. I'm sorry. All right, keep your numbers in mind because I have to do that thing where I remove
I know.
players.
Carlos, it's easy. I'm last.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
It's not just that. The dice gods told you need to be here every week, and this is your punishment.
Mhm.
You're getting your normal, typical dice rolling.
The dice gods have spoken.
I was hoping that, by being away for, more than a few weeks, they might have forgotten me and the curse.
It's not the curse of Strahd, it's the curse of dice.
It's the curse of dice, yeah.
No, it's the curse of die.
We all just disappeared again.
Yeah, I know. It's fine, and it's on me.
Well, Crag, you're first.
Wait. Did you disappear from the screen?
No, from the turn order.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, Crag, you're first because you're the only one there.
So let's see. I got
Finally,
Armolad,
rolling one. Rolling number one.
Crim. Had to turn.
Wait, I'm looking at it. It's like none of these guys have got a.
Q,
They fluffed their rows. They haven't got a
Crag,
number, so
Armolad,
they just
Scar,
stay
Q, and
still.
Ray. Had to turn. Perfect. Okay. So now I could sort. Scar,
What
what was Ray, what was your
I
what
got
did you roll?
19. 19.
8.
And Q, what did you roll?
I rolled a 24.
Thank you. Okay. And Armolad, did you roll a 23?
Yes, I did.
He's lying, it was 85.
Okay, so now does the turn order look correct?
Except for
Yeah.
the bad guy's not in it, but yes.
Oh,
Yeah, but
I don't know why it's not. It's showing for me. He's at 18, so it's between
Yeah.
Scar and Red. So I don't know why I didn't show it, and I don't know that I can make it appear.
that's okay.
Oh, and I just removed them. So poop.
Oop.
Yeah, we don't want poop in this. We don't want a scatological game.
18. Now do they show up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's better. Now I'd rather do it this way. Good. Top of the round, they pop out, screeching these vampire spawns as you had seen previously. You could see. I don't know. I could show this to the players, and it'll show up on your handouts.
It shows up on everybody's.
Okay, I get to say it. For being undead, they're freaking hot.
Yeah.
Listen here, you
I get to
true
say
after
it.
vampires.
You're killing me. You guys are killing me. I'm having a hard time not laughing.
I've seen what you find attractive. Your
I mean,
opinion means nothing to me.
Come on, they've been doing leg day there.
Again, I could say this.
All right.
It's my mom.
Let's start some fights. So, what would you like to do?
Well, it's not me. It's you.
Right on cue. Hit it.
Well, because I'm at the top of the round, I was going to actually use my hand crossbow to start hitting one of them.
Sure can.
The one literally in front of me and Crag.
All right. This guy
So
here?
you know which one I'm going after. Yeah.
All right. Shoot.
I'm using Crag as my body shield. I'm sorry, not sorry.
Thanks.
I don't think that hits.
11? No. These things are too fast, and as its body's coming bear's still coming out of the crate. Finally, it's out and it's able to dodge out, and then just stands on top of the dirt. Lets out a vicious. All right.
Is there sunlight outside? Yes.
They sound like a dead cat dying.
Yeah, they're doing this sort of screech. Yes, thank you. That is the sound I was going for. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your bonus move? And did you ask me about sunlight outside?
Yes.
No, there is not.
Okay.
There's nothing right now I need to do.
There is no. You haven't seen sunlight once since you've landed at Borovia.
Fair point. Carry on.
I missed what Q did.
Yeah,
bonus
Q
action?
was about to ask a question.
Sure.
What is the how is it outside right now?
It's not. It's just about to become nighttime.
Overcast?
Oh, okay, we're screwed. Never mind.
Overcast? Is that the word you're looking for?
Yeah. First off, it's overcast all the time, like raining and overcast.
And it's dust.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I was like, never mind. Nope, I'm done. Next is
Armolad. Would you like to give no? You want to use your inspirations. Keep your save your inspirations or stuff, right?
I'm keeping most of my stuff to myself for right now.
Okay. Armolad.
This duder?
Empire spawn on surrounding you.
This duder right here?
Yeah.
That's the one I'm going to go after.
Got it.
I am going to whack him.
Whack.
That hits.
I will do 7 bludgeoning damage and yum 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 yum. No, that wasn't it. Wasn't that it? Oh, there it is. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals bludgeoning damage, you can move it 5 feet to an unoccupied space, provided that target is no more than 1 size larger than you.
That's not.
Okay.
Do they have to make a save?
No, I'm just moving him 5 feet.
Why don't you click on the thing so the audience can see it too?
Okay.
There you go. Would you want to knock it?
I want to
here?
knock it out of its sand. Yes.
All right, you knock it right there.
Okay. My second attack is against the guy above me.
Okay.
Conveniently, they have 2 of them beside me. Funk.
That hits.
Funk for 6 bludgeoning. I'm not moving him because I can only do that once.
Once per turn, yeah, I saw that.
And then I will make him furry. Use a key point.
Furry of blows.
He's now
Blow
a furry.
No,
Or 9.
he is subjected to a furry of blows. So that means you are the
And 9. So 18 and 6. He's taken 24.
Yeah.
And I think it's a
defeat.
she.
Okay. It. He, she,
It is good
Oh,
because they're.
they, them. Yeah.
You know what? Can I change their thing? Can I change their characters? Open character sheet. No. Update token. No.
Oops.
None of that worked. All right. Never mind. There's a way for me to change the type of tokens that they're using, but I can't.
Honestly, I just wanted to see if it mattered if they were in their sand or not.
No.
But
They're just vampires are normally they're
that's
in
how they're
creation
shipped.
sand. It's a lore thing.
Hmm.
Next up is Scar. No? Yes, Scar. And then their turn.
And also conveniently, Scar can now flank that one that I shoved back and get advantage without going critical. Or whatever it's called. Reckless.
Going here, raging as I pull out rage, and
I think you want to go here to get advantage.
Yeah.
Yep. Fair point. You can move the same distance regardless. So, yeah.
and my spirit shield is coming out, and my ancestral protectors are there.
Can you click on it so I could read it?
Share the love, baby.
And spirit shield.
Okay, got it. Perfect, thank you. Spirit shield. 30 feet, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. 30 feet.
And not reckless.
A
Boom.
little bit.
Boom.
Pretty
But you
much
do have
everybody.
advantage, so yeah, you got him.
Hit it and hit it.
Boom. Boom.
Ooh, that is grand total of 23 points of damage.
Nice. 23 points of damage.
Plus, he'd already taken a few from me.
Yep. Quick question. Are any of your staff, your bow staff is magical, right?
Yes, and so are my hands.
And so are your hands.
I'm not. I don't have magical.
Okay. I
So
don't
your
think it
weapon's not a plus
It doesn't
one.
matter on vampire spawn, so we'll ignore that. All right. Your rage, you did your 2 vicious attacks. It definitely hurts them. They get knocked back. What kind of weapon are you using? Battle axe. All right.
Battle axe.
Anything else you'd like to do?
That's it.
Tortle.
Also,
Scar
here's
is
the thing.
tortling.
I don't think you had advantage.
Flanked. With
Who's
red.
flanking?
Red.
Red is invisible.
Yeah, but it's still flanked.
It has to be threatening my creature. My creature isn't even threatened. So at no point is he going like, which one do I attack? It's always just fully.
That's a solid argument. Like even that.
But
Remember, my ancestral protectors, because I hit this character, is while the first creature you hit with an attack on your turn becomes the target of warriors, which hinders its attacks.
So I'll be at a disadvantage.
yeah, it'll be one will be a disadvantage.
So you could technically take.
Wait,
off
that
13
isn't
points
against
of
you.
damage
Basically,
from that
it's
guy.
it just says it has this advantage on any attack that isn't against you. So, anyways.
And then I
damage
also
penalty
have
against text.
shield.
Anyways, I'm gonna be nice and let it go. So it is now the vampire's turns. It's definitely going to attack you, and it's going to attack normally, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Good.
Yep, it attacks you normally. Multi-attack. Claws and bite.
The attack.
Neither hit.
The 14
Nice.
doesn't hit you? Damn.
No.
Well, it does its best to crawl up on you and like try to attack you and bite you. Same thing for this one over here. It jumps off or crawls out of the sand and jumps towards Armolad and is just going to town on Armolad. So Armolad's going to be surrounded by 2 of them, and 2 of them are going to attack Armolad. Here we go. Claw bite and claw bite.
Not looking good. Yep.
So far, I haven't noticed anything remotely close to what I would consider a hit.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, again, they're still, you're just woken them up, so there's still dripping sand coming out, and they're still like, what the fuck's going on? So let's just say that that's what happens, because these guys are dangerous if they hit you. Oh. Red is your turn. What'd you like to do? Also, did you put invisibility?
Yeah, I should have invisibility.
Can you click on the spell for me, please?
Sure. Just my character sheet again.
Okay, perfect.
It should last for a few more rounds, given that I casted it on the way up. So it's on its last legs, but
It's still concentration. It'll be fine.
yeah. Okay, so eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who shall I kill first?
Miney.
Sounds about right. Yeah, I'm just gonna give this one a frostbite. And another lot of damage.
Constitution save of 17. That's a
Yep.
lot. Luckily, they're very con.
Yeah, apparently. So takes
1d6, which was a total of 6, I think.
that's
It was
half the damage. So
3.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a slog. If we keep missing each other, I'm gonna have to raise the stakes.
No.
Anything else you'd
The
like to do?
stakes that are we're putting to them.
Bonus action?
Movement.
oh wait, hold on. Huh. Apparently it takes the damage. Oh no, wait. On a failed save, yeah, it doesn't take any damage. Never mind. Damage either goes all or nothing.
Oh, it's a sucker save. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know.
On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 and is disadvantaged on its next weapon attack.
Yeah. But takes nothing.
Yeah.
All right. So that would mean it is Crag's turn.
No! I'm not done.
Oh, I asked you if you was anything else, and you said no.
Oh.
Yeah, suck a bitch.
Yeah, fair. If I said that, I said that.
I mean, you could still, if you like, you could bonus action. You could move if you want.
Yeah, I have movement action and I have a bonus action. So I'm going to go ahead and step over here and push this one with my telekinesis powers.
Fair enough. First thing, they're going to use their reaction to try to claw at you because
He's invisible.
I'm
so he doesn't see
invisible.
him.
that doesn't matter because you put a spell that they saw coming, turned around, and they could attack with
Disadvantage.
with disadvantage. Correct. Which is a natural one, so it fails miserably.
It's claw swallow.
And it uses its reaction. Now you may continue.
Okay.
It broke its fingernail.
Right, fair enough. Okay, so that would be the push. So, and you do
Push.
the target must succeed on a strength saving throw. So that's a DC of 7. 8 plus my. Yeah, so 12 is the DC.
Well, let's see. All right. On a strength save?
Yes.
Oh wait, plus the ability modifier of the score increased by this feat. So I do believe I used that for charisma. So that means actually that is the DC of. Oh boy, that's DC
Should
of
be 17.
17. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like all your saves are 17.
Yeah.
So yeah. Strength save of 17 or better. No.
Woo! It's not a crit, is it? No. No, that's not a fumble. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and push it away from me, so to here.
That's fine.
This guy's going, why do I keep getting moved around?
Absolutely. That's acceptable. That's kind of cool.
Okay, now I'm done. Sorry.
Right.
Oh wait. Time out. Back to telekinetic. Is that the thing that you said that you're going to move with?
Yes.
Why?
Oh, never mind. As a bonus action, you can telekinetic shove. I'm reading the next part. You're fine. Moving on. Go ahead.
Right. I am going to cast a level 5 spell, Holy Weapon, on my mace.
Can you click on it so we can see? Yes.
So that's a bonus action. There.
Nice.
I'm then going to move up. There. And I am going to swing with the at the one in front of me. There.
You know, if you moved here, you could have done that with a flank.
I'm going to do what I've done there.
Go to... that's fine. You do. You're good. You're doing great.
That is, so, mace. 19.
Hits for sure.
So 8 bludgeoning damage, and then I will gain
2d8
an
radiant
extra.
damage.
The radiant?
Yeah.
So additional 8.
Additional 8 radiant if they have a
Well, I
vulnerability to
think
that.
that they'll actually take double damage with the radiant.
Highly likely. Yeah. Someone's gonna be pissed at you.
Mm-hmm.
But they have seen the light.
Coming from an invisible torch. Bling, motherfucker.
All right. That's top of the round. Top of the round.
Cubicle.
Um,
Oh wait, there's the bubble.
stuff happens. Top of the round, stuff happens. Number 1, Scar, can you roll me a dexterity save, please? Oh, you fail miserably. Here's the reason why. Because coming out from underneath the box that you were at, it suddenly explodes.
Hey, instant girlfriend. Add only water.
And the other boxes explode as well.
Can I now go
Don't forget
boom?
the one by
Can I
Rex.
go boom? Can I go boom?
And you get shoved right there. You fall on your back.
I could go boom. I could go boom.
You fall on your back, prone. And I won't take you in. You don't take any action. They're going to take one claw attack as they did the thing coming off. This is the only damage that you would get.
Not
if it hits. It is not perfect. All right.
well. No, it's 15.
No,
it is 15.
15 hits against 15. Yes. If armor class, if you get the same attack as your armor class, it hits.
Yeah. Okay. Then my other ones didn't hit you though.
Nope.
Damn. That's fine. It's all good. Don't worry about it. So it's 10 plus another 5 damage. So you take a
Half
total.
down, so 8.
8.
We're rounding up now.
Yep.
Because we're level 10.
Yeah, we're
Yes,
running up.
his answer to up yours is to the damage.
Yeah, so it's 8. Yeah, you're right. Rounded
So remember
down
that,
is
Crag.
rounded down is 8. Okay, so cool. Scar, have you been? That's your first damage, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna just put it for you. -8. There.
No,
Attractive.
I just put in my damage.
Yes, she'd already done it.
Oh,
I already
From 118
did.
to
I went from
110.
118 to 110.
there we go. My bad. I apologize.
Stop trying
Anyways.
to. Hey, she's already got the weapon that she got that her character deserved in that exchange. She doesn't need more weapons. There.
Top of the round. The
Q.
rest of them pop out, and now it is Q's turn.
What about near Ray? The box near
Apparently,
Ray.
there's no vampires down there.
That's probably the box. That's probably the box with the bones in it.
There's another one down.
Actually, no. That isn't one of the crates. The crates have X's on them.
There's one on the very bottom.
Did you imagine we went all the way in when the actual crate we needed was?
Was right by the door. Yes.
Yeah.
It makes sense because he didn't dare to go very deep into here anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
He was having a side laugh right now at on the GM's expense, and hopefully she doesn't pull her little laughter stunt. But she's going to actually let's see. What are we going to do? Yeah, I'm gonna go try it.
Misty Step. Fantastic. Where would you like to mistily step to?
I'm actually going to Misty Step over to here.
oh yeah. Have fun. That's gonna be Boom Zone.
And the zombie or the vampire next to me. I'm gonna touch it and do that to it.
Reincarnate.
Casting time 1 hour.
Oh no.
Oh, never mind. Hey, at least I tried. Come on.
We can only
That's cool.
blame
You're gonna
you.
try to.
I was gonna try to turn it into something living.
Nice.
Maybe I'm
Yeah.
kinda
All
not
right.
looking on that logic. But somebody
Would've
had to
been
role
interesting.
lawyer me.
That would have been interesting. All right. Reverse yourself. You could get yourself out of there if you don't want to have Misty stepped it there anymore.
No, because I can use my rapier instead.
Okay. That definitely hits.
And it's gonna hit with psych damage.
That's amazing. That'll work. And
18.
18. So damage resistance still from non-magical weapons. Wait. Yeah. Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons still, but it's fine. Because as a psychic, it's full-on damage. It's hurting. It's been tossed around and stabbed, and it is pissed.
Well, it shouldn't drink so much.
Bonus action. Armolad.
No.
Movement if you dare to move.
Well, the only place I would move would be here, because that doesn't leave anybody's range of whatever.
That's true. You can move there just fine.
And my first whack will go against this duder.
Advantages. Got it. Probably a good idea to start whittling them down. That hits.
Oh, jeez. Gotta stop rolling ones for the damage. Do I want to shove him anywhere? No, I have advantage on him. Why not? Whack again.
Uh-huh. Doesn't hit. That
19?
hits because it's advantage. My bad. Yeah, go ahead.
9, that's a little better.
That is better.
And a key point. And a punchy. 14?
No.
18.
Yes.
10. I do it more with my fist than I do with my staff. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
So I've done an action, bonus action, and movement. Okay. Well, I could do more movement, but that doesn't make much sense.
They are hurt. You've taken the first 3 on average. What's your first 4?
3.
Yeah. The first 3 on average, they are at half health. They're on average at half health, but the rest of them are fully healthy. That was a great turn. Scar. You have a non-magical weapon, but you could have. Didn't I give you some of that holy oil? You could bless it. I'll allow you a bonus action to quickly make your axe have some damage.
Back. I need to get up. That's my action, is to get up.
No, that
Actually,
would be a
that
bonus
takes
action.
movement.
That's only half of your movement, so that's fine. If my guys went before you, it would have really hurt because all of them would have attacked you with advantage.
I know.
All right.
I go, we're gonna play that game, are we? And then wipe my axe with the oil, and then
Smacky.
I can do that. I can smacky.
You sure
Yes.
can.
Smacky.
Which one are you hitting?
Right in front of me. It just came out.
They both hit. Roll me damage and add +5 to it.
Each one?
Yeah.
23, 33.
To the one right in front of me. This one. It's not letting me click up.
The one that just topped you over.
Yeah.
Perfect. 33 as the holy oil thing really hurts it. It gives it an extra +5 to each attack, and it's just screaming, Get them, fresh blood. That's your turn, right?
Did you just say fish blood?
Fresh
Oh.
blood.
Okay, that made more sense.
Not just fresh blood. Regeneration.
If it has at least 1 hit point and isn't in sunlight or running water. The vampire takes radiant damage or damage from holy water. This trait doesn't function at the start of the vampire's next turn. So the one that just got holy water can't do it.
Right.
No, the one
We're gonna
that
call
Crag
it-
hit.
We're gonna
No,
call it.
yeah.
No. We're gonna call that the holy oil / holy water. That's it. All right. So that one doesn't regenerate, but the other ones do.
The one Crag hit doesn't either.
Yeah.
That's
Got
radiant damage.
Yeah? If the vampire
Yeah, I'm gonna
radiant
allow
damage?
it. I'm gonna allow
Yeah,
it.
it was radiant damage.
Yeah.
I've got
I'm
holy
going to
weapon on my
allow-
bloody mace.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I know,
literally
I
has
know.
the only holy weapon in the group. The other one is wannabe holy weapon. This one is legit holy
So
weapon.
2 out of the 4, they're start healing back up. 2 out of the 4. I threw a lot at you, but there's stuff. Okay, so that's their turn. Now it's their turn to attack.
We need some sunlight.
So let's see. What's the
Did
best
Somebody
way?
say fire?
No, sunlight.
Yeah, unfortunately, the spell Daylight
No.
doesn't actually cast sunlight.
Hmm.
Fine, that's fine. This.
Did somebody
this
say
is-
fire? He said fire.
Somebody say
didn't he?
dimension door
said
to get
fire.
away from you.
Oh no!
Does someone have
Oh
wall?
no!
Does anyone have wall of fire?
Oh no! Q. Those 2 are gonna go after you, and I think they're gonna. I think this one here. This one here is going to hit. Armolad.
You mean
A
Miss
lot.
Armolad?
Yeah, I think both 2 attacks on Armolad. All right, 2 attacks on
I didn't know
Armolad.
Armolad identified as a woman.
Claw bite. Claw bite.
The second claw hit.
Yeah, second claw hit. For a total of 9 plus 5 slashing damage. Now, as it does that, it tries
Or are you going to grapple? You can't do both. It's either damage or grapple.
That's going to damage you. It's fine.
Okay.
All right. Now this one here is going to attack. We're going to do an attack on Crag, an attack on Scar. Attack on Crag and attack on Scar. That's for Crag. 8 and 21. Does the bite hit you?
The 21 will.
Fantastic. You're going to take the 8 plus 5 necrotic damage.
13.
Plus 5.
So 13.
No,
There.
plus 5.
Yeah.
Another 5.
An additional plus 5 because it's,
We're over leveling these guys.
yeah, just a slight
Oh,
bit.
yeah. You have seen my health by any chance?
Nope. It's not on the
Yeah.
screen.
65.
Hmm.
So, hold on. 18.
Oh, you're right. I should let everybody see it. There we go. Is your AC 11? That can't be right.
No, my AC is 18. What the? No, it's 18. The character man's just fucked up. That's why.
So, 13 plus 5 is 18 damage, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it heals 18.
Now the next 2 are me.
Yeah, the next 2 are you. Claws and bite.
Both get me.
Oh boy. For a total of 6 plus 5 is 11.
And 15 plus 5 is 20. 31, so 16.
16. There you go. And again, of course, reduced. So
Are you bringing it down, or do you want me to bring it down?
You add your own hit points.
So what was it? 11 plus 8? What was the total?
I got it.
Total of 16 damage after the bonus.
There you go. After it's been rounded down,
well,
16.
except the necrotic damage does not get harmed, so additional 3 points.
That's 4 or 94.
So, yeah.
94.
He was at 110 before that.
So you take 19 points of damage total, because necrotic damage does not get harmed.
So you're at 91.
Unless, or do you have an ability that halves?
She would have to be Path of the Token Warrior, and she would have to be Taken Bear Token.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do believe she is a totem warrior, but not a bear. Oh wait,
Not a
no.
bear.
8 plus
If
7.
you want to really tag, it's the best move to do it
12
with.
plus 8 is 20.
Yeah.
So
if you really want
on
to
the
tag.
bite, it attacked for 20 whole damage. So that means it's going to regain 20 HP from the sucking back its blood.
Get 7 back.
You're right. You're right. Because of half damages stuff.
Oh, well, no, because it's necrotic. Oh, no, never mind. Equals the... Yeah, you get the amount back that you did in necrotic damage.
Oh, just necrotic damage?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to take back 12 then. Plus
No,
12.
just 7.
I'm counting my extra level as necrotic damage.
Oh, you rat.
Yes, I know.
Gaming
I'm
the
such a rat.
system.
I'm evil this rat. Okay. Q. 2 attacks on you. Good luck.
Target's hit point max. I'm sorry, you don't get anything back from that.
Oh
no, gaining 2 points equal to that.
I'm
amount.
going
Okay,
to stop one with counting words, the other one by silver bards.
Okay.
See, within 60 feet of you makes an attack.
So both of them need to be re-rolled, I believe. Yep.
No, one of them, basically you put your die to cut it. I'm just going to say it works because we're running out of time. They both fail on that one. So you get 1 reaction.
I'm going to use it on me to as a bonus on my next turn.
Hang on.
For the silver bard.
All right, we're just going to roll through this real quick. They both work, but you're out of reactions. And now the other attack is the other vampire spawn is gonna try to attack you.
Okay.
Claws and bite.
They do not hit.
Okay. Okay. End turn.
And their turn, you mean?
Yes. Rhett, it is your turn, followed by Crag.
Q, get over here! And I use my telekinetic pull, to pull Q out of the way. Do you resist?
Which one are you pulling?
Q.
Who are you pulling? Oh, Q.
Q, do you resist being pulled?
No.
He wants to get you out of the way so they could do fireball.
Here. And once Q is there, an ominous sound fills the room. It speaks. In crimson dawn of a mournful day, crowned temples in silent disarray, a symphony of doom in the clouded skies, where astral monsters with fiery eyes prepare their dance of destruction's way. And boom! Scar, Crag, and Armolad are all in it. Sorry, guys. I can only say one. But everyone is gonna be taking the full brunt of it.
How big is the circle? Here, let me make one.
Full brunt of what?
Fireball.
Please tell me it's cold.
It.
Please tell me it's cold damage.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, good. I'm not in that circle.
How big is
Q
it?
is. What
just
spell
place
did you
it to the back.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
still
but
get
I can
them.
get-
You don't need to hit me.
I can get these two if I place it here.
Look, Crag and Armolad have got those two on the ropes.
Fair
Not
enough.
really. Okay. Is this how big it is?
It's 20 feet radius, yeah.
All right. So that looks about right.
About, no, it's about 15 feet at the moment.
Oh, it's 15 at the moment. So
Yeah. It's yeah, basically that.
Oh,
Okay.
So I'm getting a camera too while I do. So
Honestly, you might want to move 5 feet further back. But
Now, did
I
you
thought
want
you
it
said
to
it
do
was
like
cold
this to avoid
damage.
those people?
oh no, that the
what
spell
do
is
you you do recognize the words fireball?
yeah, that's called fireball. Yes, however, I do have a thingamabob. That's not it. Where is it? That's,
A thingamabob.
Also, I need you to click on the spell eventually so we could read it.
I lost it. But I do have the ability to change the spell type, the element of the spell to by using sorcery points to ice instead. So,
This is a nice explosion ball, fireball.
yeah.
Understand. I'm
Nice
going to go
ice
with it.
explosion. Yes.
Got it.
Perfect.
Damn it. I wanted you to put the place on fire.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So, again, it's going like pretty much like this to catch everybody. Except for
Bingo.
Scar. Except for Q.
Except for
And-
you, yeah. And myself.
Yeah, obviously. Sorry, Crag.
Dexterity saving throw.
17, yeah.
And it's 34 fire damage.
45.
Cold
45
damage.
cold damage.
Oh, because it's a higher level cast, so 45. And they have to make a dexterity saving throw? Is
Fucking
that right?
bastard.
Dexterity?
Dexterity saving throw of DC 17.
But you said 45 damage.
Yeah.
If you fail.
Dude, you
Yeah,
gotta
you know
really...
you literally nearly killed your cleric.
Yeah, you can't do that. You gotta like move it up a little less, maybe.
I fail. My
Yeah.
dexterity.
It's
No,
okay.
no, you succeeded.
Craig.
You succeeded.
It's
You
okay.
take half damage only.
It's okay.
I
You're not the only healer.
I have conveniently a ring of cold resistance that I acquired on a mountain trek through the snow. So I get advantage on this, right?
No, you take half damage.
No, I already take half damage.
Yeah. You don't-
Cold resistance gives you advantage on the save, not on the damage, doesn't it?
Cold resistance gives you half of whatever damage you would take.
Oh,
So you get if you save, you only get quarter of the damage. You take half damage. Except
So
you
at
have
40
evasion, don't you?
Hey,
yes. So I take a quarter damage.
listen, so that we don't maybe kill half the team, do you want to move
In
this
half
like
the team.
this way?
No.
I want to suggest something. Does anybody want me to skip my turn? Skip up to my turn real quick.
You're gonna be before
Due
the
to the fact that Craig is like about to die.
Well, it's going to be your turn after Crag anyway.
Yeah.
I think Craig just dies.
I'm going to be bloody healing myself.
All right, here we go. We're gonna play it as it is then. All right, so that's Rest's turn.
How much was the damage? 45?
45.
So a quarter of that would be 11? 12.
rounding up. You know.
Again, I'm taking more damage from my own party.
Right, I know who's not getting healed by me. Until I get 45
That's
hit
why
points
I'm-
back.
So that's
Asking
45
Craig if
damage
he
to
wants
all
me
the
to go before him really quick.
thingies.
So did the thingy save?
Well, let's find out. Dexterity saving throw.
Nope.
They fail.
45.
I'm gonna make this
damage
quick.
to
They
each.
all fail. They all take minus 45. Minus 45, but
Oh.
it doesn't matter. They're not resistant to this, so.
I'm guessing most of the damaged ones are dead now.
I fucking hope so, because if they're not, he's literally killed us for nothing.
Because they can't regenerate if they're below 0. or below 1 or whatever.
Well, they took half of their health and damage.
Yeah, before.
Minus 45. Only one of them dies.
I.e. the one I probably hit, or the one that Scar hit, hopefully.
Or the one that I've been whacking on. Oh, it's the one I've been whacking on. Okay.
I.e.
with
the
both
one
of
that I've hit.
The both.
I hit him too.
Is there
3, 4, 5, 6.
cold fire starts spreading throughout the building? That entire area is
Flick.
fiery, spreads around corners. It ignites flames and objects that aren't being worn or carried. So things being wood, Q, all this area will soon get caught on fire. And by the way,
On fire? It's ice.
it's fire that's cold. It's cold fire. This was very specific that your damage type changed, but it's cold fire. It still spreads. And
Well, we're getting frostbites instead.
And so do the crates that may contain Saint Andrew's bones are also on cold fire.
Probably this one right here.
Crag, it is your
Wooster.
turn.
Right. Okay. Let me
Okay, this
think.
was unexpected. I didn't know that ability would translate. Oopsie.
Did you not
Fireball
read your
and a
spell?
wooden
I gave you
building.
3
What do you
opportunities
think?
to take it back. 3 opportunities to take it back.
No, I'm bitching. That's it.
Yeah.
done
Carlos is pointing it out to me.
Mhm. Right, I am gonna do.
That's the one.
I want to do that or that. Hold on.
This is going really well.
Or who?
I hope you all are having fun, at least.
Evil chortle, evil chortle.
Hold on. No. Sorry. You would have find a prison action you pretend your home.
Roll a percentile die lower than your level?
Sorry,
So
no.
You'd have a 10% chance?
Yeah. It's not that. I'm gonna be no, let's do that. Is it mass?
You can only call on your god once a week.
Successfully once a week. Otherwise,
Yes.
every long rest.
Right. I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word. Okay. On both Scar and Armolad there. Is so that I am actually going to
Can you click on it as well so that we
Yeah.
could see?
There. I'm going to cast that at 4th level there.
Up to 6 creatures of your choice. Okay.
I'm not healing them.
Oh, please.
Well, no, but I'm thinking, didn't Q take a little bit of damage?
No, Q's fine.
Oh, okay.
Is Q fine?
Well, let's just say that you did,
Yeah.
and you're going to heal it up right now.
Right. So mass healing word there.
And you can't heal
Therefore-
Rat because he's invisible.
I don't have any damage. So
Ooh. That higher level didn't really help, did it?
Oh, you still get 8.
Hey, yeah.
Right.
Like,
So hold on, you
Thank you very
get
much.
actually you're going to get more because you're going to get 8 because I'm life domain. You then get another. That's 2 life domain. Discipline. Your healing spells are more effective, so you gain 2 additional hit points, 2 plus the spell level, so you gain an additional 6 on top
So
of
8 and
that.
6, 14.
And then I am going to get, for me, I'm going to gain a 6 on top of, for me, there.
Also, you may want to get in a formation where you're not surrounded by enemies.
I am then going to move back there. And then I'm going to take a swing at this one.
Good enough. Let's do it. That's
hold
close
on,
to death,
hold on.
so-
It just dawned on me. I need to do a constitution check because I think I'm going to have lost my freaking holy weapon because someone decided to drop a fireball on me because it's either 10 or what, half the damage there, whatever's higher. So 45 I took, so I have to beat 23. That's not going to happen.
Close.
Nearly. Close. But you cost me a 5th level spell slot, sir. But no, I'm going to swing there.
Well, you are in range to hit Rat.
Mhm.
I mean,
Deserved. I'm not gonna lie.
17.
I'm gonna be nice.
Why was it like one short of killing them in real life?
Woosterion, if you use your second of these Los tokens, I will allow you to use it for Crag to not have to roll and to just to save.
Done.
Is that a no or yes?
Yes.
Said done.
Done. Crag, you don't lose concentration. You still have your mace with light on it.
Right,
Doing its thing. And Los is second token used.
On the additional 10. There.
So for a total of
17.
you only get 1 hit?
Yeah.
So close to dying.
Really?
It's so close to dying. It hates. Oh, wait. It's radiant damage.
Yeah.
It gets doubled.
The
As I
10
said
gets
previously.
doubled to 20.
27.
This is why I'm kind of bitching. He cast a spell that doesn't do double damage. I'm the one that does the double damage, and he drops the thing that's giving me that ability.
Can you, by the way, cast that holy weapon onto other people?
Yeah, but I'm not going to be casting it on you, sir, because it's
Oh,
a
no, I'm not hitting
concentration
weapons.
spell.
I'm
Yeah,
not
but
hitting
I
with
could.
weapons. I'm just thinking you may want to give it to Armolad, who hits 4 times around.
It is it is one thing I can do, but it is a concentration, so I can only do it on one person.
Tap on.
Mhm.
Okay, so good move, Crag.
Mhm.
You've killed another one. There's only now 4 left, and they are all seriously injured.
Q.
Top of the round,
Oh, top of the round.
before Q does something.
Okay, Q's got a little bit of PTSD.
No.
Q ended up getting triggered at this parent fireball, FYI.
Wait, I'm sorry that the fireball isn't showing up. It should be. There we go. Tokens.
So She sees Craig going
No,
down.
no,
Time
it's
out.
not your
Time
turn.
out. Time
Not
out.
your-
Time out. Still,
It's not yet
Still
your
no.
turn.
not yet your turn. I'm just trying to make this bring to back, send to back. There we go. So that I don't longer have. I keep clicking it by accident, so I sent it to the background, but then I saw that you guys couldn't see it. Anyways,
I'm not
top
done
of the
yet.
round, it starts the ice fire starts spreading onto this crate, which I'm going to draw a thing on it now in blue. Don't need that.
That's one of the ones the vampire came out of, right?
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's gonna start to get to this crate as well that Q is starting on,
That's a crate? Looks like a pile of lumber.
or piece of lumber, whatever it is, piece of
Yeah,
lumber.
okay.
Yeah. Top of the round, outside, dawn. Finally,
Dusk?
dusk finally. Yeah, correct. Dusk finally happens. It's full dead of night, pure darkness.
No, it's
Only been
not.
six.
The,
It's only been
the
6
place is
days.
literally on ice fire. It's not total darkness.
Outside. I mean, outside. The wolves howl, announcing that darkness has come and that Los is rising, waking up, granting an extra deadlier attacks on these guys. That's the escalation that happens on round 3. Now it is Q's turn. What would you like?
It's been a whole 12
Q
seconds.
seeing the explosion of the fireball, it brought back to when she got shot and she saw somebody almost die in her arms. Because she sees now Craig on the ground.
No,
No,
he's
he's
not.
not.
He's not on the ground.
He's standing.
He just hit somebody.
He's still fighting.
Yeah,
He's
but
wounded
he
though,
got
very
a good
viciously wounded.
brunt of it.
Yeah, that's definitely, yeah. But he didn't
So-
fall.
Q is moving over. She is going to move. She is casting 2 things on him. Because he's the only one that literally, if we need any help, he's the one that's going to save us. She casts Cure Wounds on him first,
Mm-hmm.
and then immediately Healing Words.
Okay.
18 hit points.
Sorry, you're not allowed saying cool after casting an ice spell.
You're not Jake Peralta, sir.
Yes, I am. How did you know I've been watching the 9-9?
Um, yeah.
Because that was something that Sam Goldberg did.
Yeah, I know.
Cool. He did it. It started
And
off as
that
a joke
actually ends
off
my
the
turn.
screen. But
Okay,
they then
I'm-
brought it in to the.
We're running late, guys, so I'm going to attack this guy.
It's one
Miss.
Missed horribly. Probably. 15
Hit.
for 11 bludgeoning. Is he still alive?
Yes.
After the 45, 50, 60 points he's taken at least.
Yes.
And, oh, actually, I hit him earlier in the game, round 2. And then I will punch him then. Oh, critical.
That takes care of him. With the critical, yeah, that's exactly what you needed. 12. He was exactly at 12.
Well, in that case, I'm going to. Well, I got a shit ton of movement.
I've got something that'll interest you.
Okay.
This crate here,
Yes. That's what I was thinking of moving.
starts cracking open, and you can see a metal container.
Okay.
If you want to end this session, here's an interesting way we could end the session since we're getting close to the end. See these windows?
Mm-hmm.
This place is starting to catch on cold flame fire.
Okay.
You guys,
I'm gonna
you could grab the thing.
I'm
jump
going to
out the
do a
window.
really silly thing. Okay, it's 15 feet to get over there, 15 feet to get back. That's 30. And then I jump through the window.
Are you going to tell us that you got it?
It's Wookiee rule. Everybody sees it. I
Yeah.
pointed it out to everybody. Everybody could see that the crate like spills over, and the box is hot. I want you to roll me some Constitution saving throw.
Hot? I thought
Cold.
it was cold.
It's cold. It's cold.
He has a ring of cold resistance.
I'm just gonna say then it's fine. Then you're no issues.
And I don't
However,
have-
these
I don't care how high up we are. We're nowhere near high enough where I could actually possibly take any damage from falling.
Why don't you roll me some more attacks, everybody else, real quick. Otherwise, what I want to say is let's just roll this up. I think this place is going to catch on fire, like full on ice fire, and then it's spreading, and eventually just become, after a few minutes, like real fire.
Now, wouldn't warm fire take out the cold fire?
No, don't cast a fireball.
But this place is catching, is lighting up. You have the Saint Andrew's bones with you. You have some wounded. These vampires are trapped right in the middle of it. What?
All we need to do is to keep them in it, because they take damage every round.
Yes, but also it's spreading viciously. So
Yeah, we need to just pull back a little by little.
As you
Keep
do
the
that-
vampires in the fire.
as you do that, little by little, you've caused. You remember how I said, like, don't create a big scene, otherwise the guards are gonna come.
You guys are
You hear
shot.
The guards are definitely coming. This place is totally on fire. Crag, why don't you roll me a couple more swings and maybe some big spell that you might have? Q, why don't you roll me a couple of big attacks? And Rhett, why don't you roll me one more spell?
One more spell, eh? Since we may wanna take this fire out, I do have the perfect spell for it.
I'm going to cast my healing word.
Use Ice
everyone.
Storm first.
Yeah, I should have, but you know.
Going to cast that at level 5. There. So another 10 for you guys.
10 plus your 6.
No, 7, because I've cast that at level 5 this time.
Some weird squeaking sounds.
I know,
So
right?
we get 17 back, which means I'm full.
And then I get my 7 back.
I can't move the crate. Damn it.
Scar, if you could roll me 2 of your attacks, please.
The 8. Nice.
Roll me some damages too, if you don't mind. That's a lot of damage.
21.
Oh,
Ooh.
yes. Perfect. And so we got a spell done. We got Crag. You used a spell of mass healing again, right?
Yep.
Craig, I want you to do me one more thing. I want you to give me one more strike
Whack.
with your
Yep,
with
sure.
your mace. Oh, not a 15. Sorry.
Okay.
You've done more than enough, though.
I didn't get an attack. Damn it. That's okay.
No, you've got the thing. So
Yeah.
let me narrate what happens, because this becomes interesting. First off, Re, you know how you threw the ice, the new ice spell, into cold fire? That's like throwing gasoline onto regular fire.
Listen,
This place starts.
You never answered me if putting fire on ice was good thing or bad thing. So here's the thing. There was also rocks. Yeah.
Rocks?
Uh,
Yes. You're pulverizing things.
Let me just. Here's what's going to happen. All right, we're going to sum this up with. You're able to hold off a lot of these vampires spawn into this place while they're being burnt down. However, at a certain point, you have to jump out the window because the entire place is catching on fire. Healing's been done, protection's been set off. They're mostly dead, but when you jump out of the window, barely scraping alive. By the way, that vicious bite attack was probably against Q because she's got the special blood.
Which one is what on me?
There's one with the natural 20, the bite that just happened.
that's 31 points of damage if the 5 points also gets doubled.
And whoever did that is the one we definitely want to kill.
Is the one that got away.
So how many points am I taking of damage again?
31.
30?
31.
31.
Oh, that's
How you
temporary.
doing?
Never mind. Okay.
As one of them attacks you again, that special blood of yours just super pumps them up, and that's what makes this extra attack crazier. Blue flames coming off of him. He sits in the middle, as eventually just consumes on fire. All four of you make your jump out the window before the entire building gets consumed. There are patrols happening, alarms being raised. You see guards racing towards this area, people with buckets and claims. That dude that ran away, the coffin maker, the intruders, the villains, the one that Stroud warned us about, they're here. They burned down my place. Yeah, hey, who would have thought he would have, who would have thought that he would have backstabbed you guys against the cops? The cops are here, they're coming. You have St. Andrew's things.
Bones.
St. Andrew's bones in a nice metal case.
Nice, cool
Start
metal
running
case.
and, huh?
Nice, cool metal case.
Yeah. As you start running and trying to dodge these the cops, the guards that are coming, that are going after you. A caravan pulls up. Door flies open. And out the thing says, "Come with me." Wait. Let me get this right.
Come with me.
Come with me. Do you want to leave?
Are you Rictavio?
Sí. Or sí. Ándale. And with that, he just says sí. And with that, let's describe him real quick. You remember my old character that sounded like Cheech Marin? We're going to go with Cheech Marin. Mustache, balding hair, but in a regal suit. And this caravan says like Rictavio's Adventures. It's kind of like a circus. And I think on that note, we'll end this episode.
And continue next week.
Next week.
At
the
Go ahead, finish it, Carlos. At
the curse of same
no.
time.
At level 11.
Yes, come back at level 11 because you're going to be talking to Rictavio anyways. So yes,
Okay.
you will be ready at level 11. What the heck was this episode? It was all over the place. I had this much to cram into this little bit of space, and also John was here, which we got to do a little bit of a fight. We got to go on a little bit of adventure. We got to get a little bit of lore. That's what this adventure was.
Wooster has taken over my job from Stargate, throwing grenades at John. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. It's punishment for missing all those sessions.
You've been with them for how long? And
Hello, Kitty.
they have like targeted you.
Poor
Like,
John. I mean,
It's called tough love, baby.
I still think it's more amusing that I'm taking more damage from my teammates than I'm taking from
Yeah, same here.
guys.
I thought, hold on. I took 18 damage from the vampire, and then I have my teammate drop 45 hit points of damage on top of me, leaving me with 2.
A2, Brute? A2?
Hmm.
yeah. Woost, we're gonna have to be more careful about stuff like that.
I mean, I'm happy that for once, when I actually told the system to roll it, it didn't actually curse me with 2 1s. There, it rolled the average for the 2 additional levels.
Wow.
Else, I would have been doing death saving throws.
Reunited, and it feels so good.
Hmm.
That's the name.
One
of the
thing I gotta say about this was really cool.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, we'll resolve this conflict.
The amusing thing is level 11, it just means I can go invisible in the dark now.
John, I still love you. I just show my love in the damaging ways.
Hmm.
It's a toxic love. It's a toxic relationship.
Yeah, clearly.
Next, I'll be using poison damage.
Hmm.
Oh, your martial arts damage increases to 1d8.
Well,
Don't
until
miss the next
time,
session.
Go to couples therapy.
For my-
I just like how I'm like mentally terrorizing you guys, and you're like, "No, I'm just gonna kill them."
We don't
on.
need you to mentally terrorize us.
No,
we can
what-
do a perfectly fine job without you.
What do you mean that you're trying to mentally terrorize us? You were fine. It's my own teammates I have to worry about.
Yeah.
We're wondering why Crag was separated for like a couple of weeks. I think we now know why. He's afraid of the friendly fire.
Oh boy.
Literally.
Oh,
Not very friendly fire is not very.
there is one other interesting thing about level 11. My punches now do d8s instead of d6s. Ooh.
Also, my cantrips go up to 3 dice.
Well, I look forward to some shenanigans with you guys at level 11 next time on the Curse of Los. In the meantime,
I've joined you,
time to say something. Go ahead.
Scar. I've joined you, Scar. We both have 3-digit hit points now.
That's more.
God. Well, until next time, guys.
All right.
Bonus nachos.
Bonus nachos, everybody.